Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and one of the most sought after mods, Pack of Wooden Buildings. Right, quick intro. This is a new series where we're gonna do a spotlight on individual mods that I've been using for a while, and definitely tops my lists, not the top ones, but definitely in the top of the video or top of the mods that I ever saw. And this one is really amazing. When we have a default map here, I'm just gonna present the little bit of this what we have over here. I'm gonna go for, first of all, say that this is made by Mr. Raysione. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this. I've been saying this name like this so long, Raysione. I think hopefully this is how you pronounce your name. Of course, you have he has amazing mods, and this is probably one of my it's one of my favorites. Let's go with that. Okay, so this is a pack of 15 buildings. Even though description, you can see the link to the mod in description of this video. Check it out. It actually has 15 buildings as far as I can tell. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go and present it as I see it. I'm gonna show you where you can find each mod in this section. I usually just go through the most recent mods I have and just scroll until I find these beautiful icons of these buildings. They're really cool. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is a simple mod. It's really cheap. It has more or less everything that you need. We were missing gym. I really wish it had a gym, because this is the only thing I'm missing for starting my settlement, because I like our people to have gym. But we're gonna go and building by building and see how they look like and what they actually stand for. So let's go here. So this is, I have no idea. It's Shkola. It says here in Cyrillic, Shkola Seria 460. So this is a school. You can see here, yes, of course, students in a classroom. So this is really cute and small building. I love it, and I'm gonna be using it a lot. Moving on, this is something I'm not gonna be using a lot. This is a small barracks for 15 people. Yes, this small building probably just has bunk beds and a small kitchen in there for 15 people. It has really low quality of flats, so heads up on that. It's 41%. I don't think it means anything in the game for now, but for the future, who knows. And then we have something really cool. It's a small university. We are definitely missing a whole crap load of those. We need more small universities. And this is really small one. It has 12 professors, 10 staff working in there, and it can service quite few people. You have all the description. I'm not going to read all the numbers there. It's probably going to be confusing, so if you click on the link in description, you're going to be led to this mod. Okay, moving on. This is a kindergarten here. It's a long and narrow building. It's really cool. If you have a lot of long and narrow space to place any building, this is definitely something that can fit anywhere. And also, kindergartens, usually you need more than one for almost any size settlement. Moving on, this is the, well, let's call it a flagship of this. It's a house. It's an apartment building, wooden apartment building. It has 35 people that can live in there. Quality of flats are 72. It's quite decent. It can house a lot of people compared to the small amount. Of course, if you wanna go for tight quarters with a low quality buildings, you're gonna go for a small one. But here, this is something I'm using in my series on Alaska right now. I think it's absolutely perfect for starting position. Right, so does it fit? I would say 35 people. That means half of that would be 18 apartments. Do we have 18 apartments? I don't think so. There are 8 chimneys here, and obviously there's 2 floors to this building. So I would say that there's 16 apartments more or less. So theoretically 32, I would go for 32 people rather than 35. Some kind of logic that 2 people adults live per apartment. Number of chimneys also means absolutely nothing, so just ignore that. This is just my stupid calculation that I think of in this case. I think 16 apartments, 32 people would be a little bit better, but 3 people more, hey ho, you can survive with that. Moving on, this is the hospital. This is probably nicest looking building. It actually can service much more than just a little village. It has 3 parking spaces. It has 5 doctors working in there, and I never saw the need having more than 5 doctors unless you really hate your people and don't give them heating or food or something like that, so they get ill really fast. But with these packs, they're also all self-heating. Okay, I think this is a halfway. Okay, let's pull a halfway pause here, and I'm gonna read a little bit about the mod. You are missing cheap buildings to start your game. Couldn't find buildings for felling. Then this is a mod. This mod is for you. We will add 14 different buildings, I think it's 15, and residential and infrastructure, which will be perfectly compatible with each other and the forest. Heating is not piped to the buildings, but when you build a heating plant and exchanger next to it, they're all going to be heated, at least that's my experience. Then you have the list of all the residential buildings and the rest of the buildings, and you can support Raysione with PayPal if you wish so. It's in the description of the mod, so go ahead and check that. So there's something also I didn't even know that existed. They have a railroad station here, which is absolutely perfect. I probably should replace my bus station, but we'll see about that in due time. Okay, so we have 3 different shops. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I think this is a bonus, there's no single shop that covers everything that you need. So you have 2 field kitchen, which is really cheap. Let's call it a shop. It has probably just well, liquids and foods on the table here, and it's quite simple. Woodcutters field canteen. And then we have a normal shop. They call it magazine, I believe. Here it's a Prodmag grocery store, which sells 2 types of groceries. Has 2 parking spaces, perfect if you want to have deliveries and wait until unloaded, so they can have their own trucks assigned here. Moving on, we have a normal department store. This would be Promtovarov. Okay, I think I have no idea. So 4 people working here, and this is normal clothes and electronics store. It has only 1 parking space. It has 2 entrances though, but they are both directional, so don't worry about it. You can enter the store from each side. This is something I'm gonna play with in the future as well, not to have it, you know, trucks passing by. They can just go through one side, enter to one side. But anyway, it's a really good little thing. Okay, moving on. So we have a wooden canteen, or in this case this is a pub. It's a really nice shop. 3 perfect amount of people for working here, and it can service a lot of people. It can service, let me find here, this would be dining room / bar, 43 people, and I never saw that many people in there. Okay, moving on. What do we have here? Right, so this is a little bit better house. This is actually the best house here, best quality house. You can see the difference in size here. So this is a normal house, has 14 people living here. Does it have 7 apartments? I don't really know. I don't want to guess. No, but still 14 people can fit in here in this little house, and this is kind of high-end residential area, at least out of these mods. You have a small bunkhouse here, you have a big bunkhouse with definitely looks like it's more or less built to specification. It has a decent amount of people in there that can attend there. And then we have the last 3. The last 3 would be this is the village club, or cell club, I believe it's translated from Cyrillic, and this is a huge one. It can freaking had like 159 people. Yes, I can read the statistics there. Yes, I do read. 159 people can be housed here or can attend at the same time. So it's a like ball dancing club or something multi-purpose cultural club is what this is. And last 2 buildings we're gonna have peachy one I'm gonna leave for the end. This is the village center, or how do we call this? This is the town council, town hall, but it's actually a village hall. It's a really small one, only 5 workers, and if you have 3 of them, you're gonna have statistics about your area where you live. If you have people, of course, working here, it's quite affordable. eye candy. And probably the jewel of the crown is the fire station. This fire station is actually housing only one vehicle. It's the cutest thing ever. I believe you should definitely consider having more than one, even if you have a decent sized village. We're gonna present how I did it in my Alaska series. We're gonna see this now in a few seconds. But yeah, these are the buildings that we have, and I think I skipped. No, we have here the train station. I'm just gonna show you how it could look, how you can make your own train station look, and this is just absolutely perfect. I'm gonna be playing with this, and we're gonna see how it looks. Okay, let's see how it looks at night. And we can see night slowly encroaching on our little village here. You can let's remove all this stuff, and let's see how it looks at night. Right, okay, I think there are wrong things lit here. This house looks a little bit looks a little bit weird. And here we have a roof shining. This is quite interesting. Let's pause for a moment here and let's inspect how it looks like. Yeah, this one looks like it has a wrong thing selected as light effects. But on the other hand, the rest of the houses, they look absolutely beautiful. You have a little bit of candlelight happening there, and then you have kindergarten here with well, different stuff shining. And then we have this is the university. No, this is the big this is university. Yes, this is university, and this is a big house. We have a roof thing here happening for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And then we have the rest of the buildings. They look like they're perfectly fine. They're not giving any lighting issues. Okay, that's it. Let's see how I implemented this in a small village in our Alaska series. Okay, so no spoilers, don't worry about it. This is not a spoiler. I'm recording this after yesterday's episode. By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, because today you're seeing this at St. Patrick's Day, and I'm recording a day before, so yeah, there's that. So, right, so this is how I built a little bit of a village here, around 700 people or 700 apartments, a little bit less than that. You saw all of this in yesterday's video, so we have a little bit of a Praga thing happening over here with the hospital. We can definitely use, this is also not a spoiler for the future because I'm not gonna be saving this, but you can populate this with different vehicles as well. So you can see how it actually looks really nice. We have this is gym that doesn't belong in this pack. We have our shops here. You can see our freezer truck selling all the meats over here. We have city council in the middle of the village. We have our university over here. We have a high school. We have, what do we have? We have a bus station, which is not part of the mod. We have a little bit of what's I call it, convenience store with other stuff that we need from well, this is a village club, of course. And then anything else different? Not at the moment. We're gonna consider having other stuff as well. Not every building is currently built over here, but there you go. This is one of my favorite mods these days. Oh, of course. And we have our fire station over here. You can see a little fire truck over here. Can we make you see you? Come on, there we go. Something like this. Yeah, it's absolutely eye candy, peachy. It's perfect. It looks amazing. Anyway, look, this is one of my favorite mods. If you like it, go and check Mr. Raysione's link to the mod in the description of this video. If you didn't leave a nasty comment, don't leave a nasty comment there. Leave a nasty comment in my video. So he's doing a great job. Right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video for more details. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys, and have a nice one. Bye bye.